Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today as we dive into video number 1 of 2. There will be a second video later tonight, make sure to be here for that one. And there's the Euro last 16 that's going to come to an end tonight, so that's going to be an interesting state of affairs. The Netherlands, we'll see what they do. Turkey, Austria, we'll see what they do. Obviously, Netherlands playing Romania and Austria playing Turkey. I expect maybe the Netherlands and unfortunately Austria to go through. I do want Turkey to go through, but we'll see what happens. Let me know your predictions down below. And video number 2, we will go through it. But we're going to get through the latest on the club footballing side. And Chelsea, once again, of course, linked with more youngsters. And this is what we do. However, this one is an interesting one. And one that I don't think many people would be against. Let's explain why. Just like we were talking about Mark Dew yesterday, well, this one is a youngster that does have substance. Let's get into it. Here's the latest. Chelsea are watching the progress of James McAtee. Enzo Maresca had tried to sign him at Leicester. Interesting thing about James McAtee is 21 years old, people are going to bring up the comparison, and I don't like the comparison. I don't feel like everyone should be immediately compared with Cole Palmer, right? We got to be honest. Cole Palmer was a very lucky buy. We went after him on deadline day. He wasn't part of the plan, right? And it's been pulled off absolutely brilliantly, right? But every single youngster now that comes from a decent place, next Cole Palmer. Next Cole Palmer. Relax. Stop. It's insane. What I will say though, James McAtee is someone that has grown up at Manchester City, has been part of their youth system, has gone out on 2 very good loans at Sheffield United. One loan in 22 to 23 and then second loan 23 to 24. He went back out on loan to Sheffield United and now they've been relegated. He has headed back to Manchester City. And we've seen James McAtee play in the Premier League. And when it did come to that Sheffield United team, they weren't good, let's be honest. But last season they weren't good anyway. The season before that, it wasn't bad. But the one that just went by, they were horrific. But James McAtee did seem like a bright player in a rubbish team. And at Manchester City, he's actually rated quite highly. Now, I don't know if that's going to get Manchester City to think twice and go, hang on, we let go of Cole Palmer and look what's happened to him. Is it going to be the same for James McAtee? If we were to let go of him, will he explode somewhere else when we can maybe use him? Because James McAtee, this is where I get a little bit pessimistic, right? He plays as an attacking midfielder. Again, where is he going to fit? You know, if this guy was in a position that we absolutely need, right, or we're scarce in, then fair enough. And despite that, I will say he's quite a versatile player, but he's an attacking midfielder, central midfielder, has on very rare occasions played up front as a centre forward, but he's not a centre forward. When you look at that position, yeah, we're pretty stacked in terms of names that are already ahead of him. You have to bear in mind as well, we just got, or we're getting, Dewsbury Hall. Again, attacking midfielder, can play centre mid. It's the same profile. So, I don't know. I don't know if this one actually has any substance, but the way that he is rated at Manchester City, there's a lot of Man City lot that do say that he's actually rated higher than Cole Palmer was when he was at Man City. So we'll see. We'll see. And the fact that Enzo Maresca's tried to sign him at Leicester maybe is as to why we're so hell-bent on maybe going for him. But would be a good player. But again, you can't overpile on the amount of options that you have in one position. You just can't. You can't buy everybody. So I don't know. Again, the vibe that I get, the type of youngster, just like Mark Gu, if you are going for a youngster, this is the type of youngster that you should be going for. If you had to ask me, who would I be more confident on in that role between Dewsbury Hall and James McAtee, some people have the wrong end of the stick. Some people say, oh, but Younes, he's 25, you've asked for experience. That's not it. They're the same people that tell me that experience isn't all about age. I'm not looking for a 25-year-old that has just come up from Leicester and all of a sudden he's the experience we need. No. I mean pedigree. I mean Champions League quality. I mean players that are actually at the highest of the game. Do you know what I mean? Like one or two of those players to balance out the squad and show the young boys what it takes to hit the elite level. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying get any 25-year-old just because he's 25. That's not the point. If you talk to me about the profile of player and the position and you ask Dewsbury Hall or James McAtee, I think there's more sense in going after James McAtee. But he played at Leicester, Dewsbury Hall. We'll see what happens when he comes in and we'll see how Enzo Maresca's going to use him. But because we're getting Dewsbury Hall, I just don't think it makes sense to go and get James McAtee now. If we've already got Dewsbury Hall, you're just stockpiling now. So let me know your thoughts. Much appreciated. Very weird one, if I'm being completely honest. Now, this rumour came from the Daily Mail, by the way. So we have to bear that in mind. So, would you do it? Would you not? Let me know below. We got news from Bologna in Italia. How do we say, let's see this in Italian? Guarda, see, I guess, or watch. Have a look. Bologna director Sartori says, I can confirm that we will consider proposals for Riccardo Calafiori. It'd be fantastic to keep him, but we have to be realistic. In case of a good proposal, we will discuss about that and we will anticipate clubs from abroad to move. Like I said yesterday, this is a player. If we are going for a defender, I would take Calafiori. I absolutely would, right? It brings the whole debate as to the left-sided centre-back, which I mentioned in yesterday's video. And a few of you in the comments were actually having a debate between Badiashile and Levi Colwell. And I was actually quite surprised. I was like, there's a lot of people that rate Badiashile here. All right, fair enough. So that caused quite the stir. So I'm going to ask you guys, who would you rather keep, Badiashile or Levi Colwell? Because if Calafiori comes in, he's one of the options automatically. And you can't just have three options sitting there. One of them would probably have to be sold. So, who would it be? Let me know. Personally, I honestly think Levi Colwell in the long run will be better off than Badiashile. I'd keep Levi Colwell. But some people are arguing that, Levi Colwell will be pure profit, so we might as well just sell him because we've got Badiashile and he won't be too bad. There's also the logic that if we do get Calafiori in, he'd be first choice. So it's nice to have a backup. And Badiashile would be a better backup than Levi Colwell, who'd probably want to play every single week. And that is a logic I can understand. I can understand that. But let me know your thoughts. But Calafiori, I do expect competition. Seems like Arsenal are interested as well. We'll see what happens in that regard because it does seem like we're going for a defender. And like I said, if it is going to be a defender, then I'd like him and probably no one else. So let's wait and see. Now, Manchester United, big news. I saw this morning and my jaw dropped. I'm like, what? Check this out. Christopher Vivell becomes new Manchester United Director of Recruitment. Short-term deal agreed and also green light shortly over work permit. Vivell has already accepted the proposal. After Chelsea experience, he wants Premier League return and he's signing for Manchester United. Things just got interesting. Very interesting. Ashworth is becoming the sporting director. Christopher Vivell coming in as director of recruitment. Now, this is the same role as Joe Shields, right? At Chelsea. So Joe Shields' role at Chelsea is the equivalent to what Christopher Vivell here has at Manchester United. And Vivell had that before at Chelsea, right? Before he went off and we just got rid of him or he didn't want to be there. The streets say that he didn't want to be there. He didn't like what was going on, so he bounced, right? And I wouldn't bet against that and I wouldn't even blame the guy. But him at Manchester United now, we're going to get all the answers we need in relation to Vivell and whether he's actually really good at his job, or whether he brings a model that would be better than what we have, or if he's going to be worse off. We'll find out. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Is this going to be, Chelsea's gain, or is this going to be Manchester United's gain? We'll find out. But Christopher Vivell joins Manchester United. Let the games begin. And it's funny, as soon as that happens, we hear this. Breaking, Man United have not ruled out the possibility of allowing Marcus Rashford to leave amid a possible adjustment to the player's representation. It is understood Rashford's brother, Dwayne Maynard, has held discussions with an agency to potentially assist managing the United forward. This is a weird one. How do you get a brother who's got a different surname here? How does that happen? Unless they're half-brothers. But, I don't know, Dwayne Maynard, it's not Rashford. So, anyway, that's a debate for a different day. He's changed his representation. There's rumours here, and it seems like he could be leaving. I remember the rumour of PSG being interested. This was a while ago, right? Can that come back to the surface? I don't see anyone else interested, if I'm being completely honest. I don't feel like anyone else would be able to what I think Man United are going to ask in terms of money. So I don't think anyone's going to be able to do that or provide that except a club like PSG. And there's been no one that's really interested in him anyway, except PSG. So would it be PSG in the end? I guess we'll find out. But Marcus Rashford possibly leaving Manchester United. Do you see him going? Personally, if I'm having to guess, I don't think he moves. I think I think United keep hold on to him for now. And then maybe down the line, we'll see what happens. But you never know. In the summer window, you never know. And if Manchester United are in a position where they want to generate funds, well, Rashford's probably the best one they can get rid of. So let's see what goes down. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated on everything that we've discussed. And I'll see you on video number 2. Do not forget to check out my personal second channel in the description and the brand new video that was put live there 2 days ago. You can have a look right there if you haven't seen it already. And I'll see all of you on the second video later on. So make sure you guys are subscribed over here as well. Make sure you guys have the notification bell on. Do not forget to check out all the socials, the YTF, Younes Talks Football socials, as well as all my personal ones in the description, as well as on screen right now, and I will see all of you later on for video number 2. Have a good one, people. See you lot then. Take care and peace.